Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works, that super secret research and development division of Dr. Jet Laboratories, where we sit around all day and invent things and make stuff. Today, I'm inventing the challenge, the new challenge. And this is going to be the long, hard shaft challenge. And I'm going to make it official next Wednesday, March 1st. And I'm just going over some final ideas. I've been giving things a number of thoughts, and you're willing to chime in, realize I'm going to come up with an answer in a couple of days. I had thought about saying that you have to make it out of Depron sheet. Now, that would leave a whole lot of alternatives. You could make anything out of Depron. You see what the guys who fly those, not only indoor, but outdoor too, those 3D airplanes made out of Depron. They're pretty impressive. And then, then there's some guy that made a flying boat out of Depron, using a motor about like this, that he could get the thing to run on the water and to fly. And therein lies one of the problems with making a boat out of Depron. This is a ballsy little motor. Now, Big B ran one of these in his donor rigger. He calls it the ironclad because it is. And being Big B as he is, he tested the limits of this motor. And he discovered the limits of this motor. When you put too much voltage and too much prop on it, it'll burn up. And that's what he did. He put too much voltage and too much prop and it burned up. So he was getting some stupid speeds out of this little thing before it let the smoke out. And if you were to make a boat out of Depron, I don't know how well it would survive a Big B crash. I think it could just shatter. So maybe Depron isn't the best thing, although I'm not going to rule it out. You know, if I don't say it's got to be Depron, that doesn't mean it can't be Depron. You know, it might be up to you. There's a number of things you can do with this, like we talked about before. Somebody said a tie longtail where you'd steer the prop. You'd put a gimbal here on the motor, and I don't know if you'd want to tilt it this way as well as that way. You know, that's up to the designer. But we're fast approaching it, so it's going to be who can be the most clever with this. And in order to spur you guys on, I'm going to give away some prizes. Now, I already showed you the M450 Cobra. That was that, what was it? It was a 17-inch styrene hull with all pro-grade gear in it. It was an interesting blend between cheap and cool, but it's a cool little boat, and I'm planning on running it on the next outing, and that might be sooner than you know. In fact, maybe we'll go into that towards the end of this discussion. Anyway, another prize in the challenge is going to be, no, it's not a battery charger. It's going to be the little tugboat. I bought several of these things, and so I'm going to include a little tugboat in the list of prizes. Come on now, that's cool. You can make a little rescue boat out of that. I believe, does it have the batteries in it? I believe it has the batteries and charger in it. If not, yeah, there it is. Batteries and charger are in it. Okay, battery single and charger are in it. So, I'm not going to fool with this now. So there you go on that. The systems is hanging up. It's got its first coat of white that's going to be down on the sides of the boat. Here's a couple of little sanding blocks I made. This one's real nice for getting in those little tight spots. You got to have a beveled one and such. So lots of little sanding blocks on that. I touch bases on that. The American Spirit is out there drying, and the next project, the little Bud T3 Hydro, is milling about in my mind right now. Now, there's a possibility, depending on how things go, I might actually get out to the lake today. What would you guys like to see run? I've got that little eco boat. I've got the larger eco boat, and I've got the M450, the prize for this. I'm thinking of taking those out and running them and doing those. And we'll run some other boats next time out. The weather is finally starting to look like California. I don't know what the heck's with this weather. It must be global warming. Anyway, I just thought I'd update you on stuff. Keep thinking about this. I may come up with some more prizes too. We'll see what's in the warehouse here. I might throw a gecko in. I think I have a couple of extra gecko hulls. We'll have to see. Anyway, until next time, boys and girls, jet out. Welcome back, boys and girls. I realize I lied to you in the video. When I went back to look at it to make sure it was socially acceptable, it seems I said I was going to go to the lake today. That is a lie. I might go to the lake tomorrow. And I'm thinking of taking the eco boats. You remember this one. Yes, my twisted sense of humor boat. And then I have the slightly larger one that has the same running gear as the mini Dom. It might be fun. And then I'm going to take out that the Cobra, the one that's the prize. So there you are, just a quick update. I can't let lies floating around out there. Until next time, jet out.